If your business is hitting some kind of a ceiling in terms of revenue or growth or numbers, and you're trying to get beyond it, I want to make a surprising recommendation for your first step to get beyond that. Hi, this is Mark Silver for Heart of Business, and for 20 years I've been helping people grow and develop their businesses in a sustainable, heart-centered fashion. And when clients come to me with this exact problem, what I first want them to do, rather than focus on growth, is I want them to focus on spaciousness. Why? Well, normally when you've hit a ceiling of some kind, you hit a block, you're full. Your time is maxed or your capacity is maxed in some way. And in order to add something new in, you can't add more into an already full container. You have to create some space. And so we focus on, first, maintaining revenue, not growing revenue or growing numbers, but maintaining revenue while creating space. And there's usually some really obvious first pieces that clients, quite frankly, have already thought of but didn't quite know how to, or felt nervous about approaching it. And the two most common ones are to leverage group work, like if they're making a shift from doing mostly individuals to doing groups, or if they're already doing groups, to leverage and shift those groups so that they can contain more people. Sometimes people are hitting personal mindset limits about the size of a group. Sometimes it has to do with the integrity of the work, and you really can't make the groups any larger, but sometimes you can, and that needs to be looked at. The other piece that needs to be looked at often is some kind of a rise in price. And a lot of people say, you got to charge what you're worth, and you got to really ramp your prices up and charge these premium prices. And I'm not really talking about shooting the moon on pricing. Sometimes even just a 10 or 15% increase in price means that you're in the same ballpark as you were before. So you're not really rattling the cage a lot. But that extra 10 or 15% plus with some leverage around the group work means that suddenly you may be able to decrease the amount of time you're using in client-facing activities or in delivery by 20%, 30%. Maybe you can clear hours and hours out of a week that's now suddenly free time while maintaining your revenue. This isn't going to make a huge leap forward, but it's going to give you the breathing space to start to consider what new things, what shifts in the business model, what shifts in the marketing strategy, what shifts are going to work strategically, and where is your heart being led? Because I want to say that space is sometimes, of course, for strategy and tactics and getting things done. But often, the most important thing that space gets used for is just being able to breathe and being able to rest and being able to listen deeply to what the next step is that actually is being shown to you. I hope this has been helpful. I'd be really curious to hear how it lands for you, what lights up for you. And I just wish the very best to you and your business.